So we just got down to Roscommon. Welcome back to Morgan's cottage. It is miserable outside. It's like lashing. So everything is soaking, which is great. Not. So this is actually fit for purpose. It appears to be working, and it's draining all the water down to over here, which obviously it's not great that it's pooling over here, but I will have to make something that maybe drains it further down. Mari, come in. Come in. The gate is open because we're waiting for someone to come and empty the septic tank that's over there. Come on, hon. But we're gonna go back inside. We just got here. It's 12 o'clock. And yeah, it's a bit of a crappy day today. Lots of rain. Even the flowers don't want to come out, it's so rainy. Here is my mud from the last time. It looks a bit rough, but that's fine. The house is a bit stale, so first thing we do when we get here, we all the windows up to let some air in, and we play ball with Morrigan. Good job, Winnie. In a piece of good news, the internet appears to be working. Let me show you. Now, we have 5 lights, not even 4 lights, we have 5 lights in here, which means the internet should be up and running. So I am going to connect the phone and test it out. I don't remember where I left off, but it's about 1 o'clock now. The septic tank man, Damien, very, very good service. I'll put in a little thing of his truck. If you're in the kind of West, Galway, Roscommon, Sligo, Leitrim kind of area, get him to do your septic tank. He came, he did my septic tank, so the septic tank is now empty, and it did need to be emptied. I wasn't sure, I don't know anything about septic tanks, but he said it was due and empty, and probably in about 12 months due another one. So septic tank off the list, thank God. I'm happy to get that one done because I don't know a thing about septic tanks. I do not know the first thing about them. All I knew is it probably hadn't been done in a while, so septic tank, done. So the hair is tied up, which means we're gonna get working away on something or other. I just don't know what yet. So the plan was to do a lot of the outdoor work today, and then tomorrow, potentially, when we come down, the plan was to go to like a St. Patrick's Day parade or something in the local area. However, the weather is miserable. It has cleared up a little bit. When the guy was emptying the septic tank, it started to clear up a little bit, but it's pretty miserable outside. So that means we're gonna be doing indoor stuff today. I'm trying to decide what to do. This is how the hallway looks now. This is dry, 2 coats of paint, and it looks pretty good. Like, having a little look at it, it doesn't look too bad. There is 1 or 2 spots, like this spot here, that's not as good as the other, but actually it looks pretty good. I am going to put a third coat onto it, because why not? We're here, we're doing it, so why not? But yeah, so this I'm gonna plan on doing a second coat onto. I'd like to get this room painted white, purely because I hate the yellow and the red. But there's so much stuff in here that like it would be a lot of work to take it all out and then like let the place dry and put it back in again. I don't know where we put all the stuff. Where would we put your ball, Morrigan? Yeah, we don't know. So this room is an option. Oh, I didn't know what that noise was for a second. This room, option. And then, you ready? Go. She just wants to play. Banya's here with us this time. She decided to come, so that was really nice. So third option is, excuse the mess of all the clothes everywhere. The radiator's not on, so don't worry, no hazard there, but we got soaking wet when the septic tank guy was here. But I think maybe what we'll do is paint this room. Obviously we sleep in here, so what I'd have to do is kind of paint it right away. So it's just about 1 o'clock. I think it's maybe 10 past 1 at this point. And we were driving for about 2.5 hours. I don't eat breakfast, so I'm starving. My coffee has worn off, so I think it's time for a cup of tea, some breakfast, or well, lunch, and feed the girlies, and then I think we'll make a start on the bedroom. Now, bad news. I borrowed my TV back from my sister Eve. I broke the TV. Yeah. So I broke my TV that I'm borrowing from my sister, who's borrowing it from me. I broke it. I don't know what happened to it. I thought it was secure. It obviously wasn't, but it has like a big black line that goes down through the center of it. So that's disappointing. I'm still going to use it because it's better than having nothing. But yeah, a little bit, tiny bit disappointed in myself there. So anyway, time to unpack the car. I brought lots of stuff down. I don't have like cutlery and things like that, so I've started buying little bits. I bought a frying pan, I bought like a scoop thing, I bought eggs. This is my parents' pot, they let me borrow it. And I got some wine glasses because it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. And I think me and the girlies deserve a drink later on. Alrighty, so we are getting started on the bedroom. This is, oh hello, ball in mouth, what's new? So here's a bit of wall, just, you know, crumbling away. So we're gonna get started in here. I'm gonna clean up, there's lots of crap everywhere. So we're gonna get started, clean it up, and then get painting, hopefully. So first thing is first, we're going to do a quick fill of polyfiller here. Obviously it's not the perfect fix, but just to fix it up a little bit, we're going to put some polyfiller in these little holes. It's by no means perfect, but the kind of area there has now been polyfilled and it needs to dry. So we're going to leave that part of the wall, and I'm going to get painting this part of the wall. So I need to clean it first, and once I've cleaned it I will then get painting. Alrighty, so just a little video showing what we are starting with, and hopefully I will snap back to this wall and it'll be white. Alrighty, here is a little progress update on how the wall is looking. Not great, obviously, at the moment. This square in the middle has like 2 coats on it, so it obviously does not look the same as everything else, but that's fine. It will eventually. So we're going to finish this wall first coat. Then I'm going to bring Morgan outside because the weather is, it's after picking up a little bit, so that's good. Yeah, so we're gonna finish painting this and then we'll go outside, okay? Yes. Morgan is out for a little explore over there. Naughty little baby. I need to put my new shovel away. So just coming down towards the gate, you can see how wet the land is. This is just from a day or two of rain. So definitely some drainage is gonna have to be done to get this figured out. You can see just down the lane as well, it's quite wet over there. It might be nice to go check on the tadpoles. Do you stay here or do you want to come? Okay, come on. Ow. Hang on. Wait for me. Okay, we're gonna go check on those tadpoles from the last time. Stay there now. Where are they? Got to be careful because it's quite wet. So the tadpoles are still down there, like the frog spawn. But I don't see any sign of tadpoles yet. Anyone know when tadpoles come? How wet is it over here? Hang on. Like you can see, it's just wet. Comes all the way out to here, so this is the pond. It's higher. Literally nothing with this house surprises me anymore, but I'm painting this wall now. And I need to take this screw out, and I'm like, I wonder if this just holds the wall together. Am I about to unscrew my wall? Who knows? I unscrewed that one there because it was already falling out. And now I'm doing this one. Okay, wall is still standing. It's good news. I'm just taking all these random screws out, and I'm like, oh, I hope I don't accidentally end up making the wall fall off. But anyway, I'm gonna paint along here now. So here is the before. This is all the before. The tractor's about to go by, so I thought I'd show you. Creeping. What are you doing, honey? Okay, a little update. First coat done here, and now I gotta start doing over there. So here's what we've done so far. It's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Now, while that dries, I am gonna clean along here. It's a bit of mold. I just polyfilled there, so that needs to dry, but I am going to clean along here and then clean along up there. And then what we'll probably do is actually, once I've cleaned here, we're going to switch over and we're going to paint this wall over here and that wall there. So, excuse the mess. So Morgan's taking a little snooze. Well, she's just chilling beside where the game is. I've cleaned along here. Looks much better now. And I'm getting here taped off so I can paint over here. I probably should have started over here. Got to paint here and all along here as quickly as possible so that, I mean, it's only, I think it's like 4 or 5 o'clock. So there's still lots of time for it to dry. This is what we're up to. So I've taped along the skirting boards. The skirting boards are all going to be replaced, but just to try and keep them okay for now, I've taped along them. So I'll let you know how we get on. All right, so excuse how I look. I've been a busy bee today. I've been outside, which you'll see in our normal video on Wednesday that mostly goes through like the outside of this house sort of stuff. And then I've also been painting away inside. It's about 5:30, 5:45, I'd say at this point. We've been at it since, God, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock. So we're getting lots done, but you can see behind me, the first coat has all gone on this side. And I said earlier in the video, this is, just ignore that patch. The rest of the wall will match into that patch. And I'll turn this around and I'll show you the wall that I've just done. Okay, so here is this wall. Obviously you can see some stroke marks and stuff, that's fine. It's not the best painting, but it is the first coat. So by the second coat, it's gonna look a lot better, but we're gonna call it quits on painting in here for today. Me and this little one are gonna go outside for a little bit and we're gonna move some more of the wood chip now that we have the wheelbarrow die. It will be a lot easier to do. So we're gonna do that now, and then when we come in, we'll watch the second half of the rugby. So, I always start with so, but, oh God, the cut of me, my greys are in full show. But, so, a little update for you. It's about 6:15, 6:20 now, and I've got this third coat of paint on almost all of this hallway. So, here, and I just need to do right here, and then we're done. You can see I've kind of started it. And once the third coat is on, the hallway will be done. And it looks a lot less scary vibes, so that's good. Me and the girls, sorry, I'm all wet, and I'm covered in paint. We're just a hot mess today, because it's miserable outside. Me and the girls are watching the last 15-20 minutes of the game, and I have just poured myself a little drinky, a very small little drinky. It's my first drinky in the house, so cheers, sláinte to the first drink in the house and let there be many more. I'm not a big drinker. I actually almost never drink. I probably drink like 5 times a year, but that's what I'm up to. So yeah, this is almost done. I'll finish this in a little bit, and then I don't know what we're gonna do for the evening, because like it's miserable outside. It's just, I have the dehumidifier going. At the moment the humidity is 84, which I think is bad, because there's a big red light saying bad, but you can see like it's so wet, like it's all wet here, the doors are all steamed up, so yeah, it's not brilliant. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for the evening, because I thought we were gonna be outside for most of the day and then we'd come in and paint in the evening, but plans have changed. Maybe we'll just relax. Maybe we will just enjoy the house, because we don't do a lot of relaxing. But I had a video that went up earlier today and I just haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So if anyone's watched it, I'll go and reply to all the comments and everything, because I love seeing the comments. It's my favorite part. I absolutely hate this. I hate being on screen. It's not me. It makes me cringe. So I don't watch the videos back. I like edit them and then I never watch them again, because they make me absolutely cringe being on camera. It's not me. But anyway, so I might actually start getting next week's videos together. Like I said, Wednesdays are kind of more outdoor stuff, planting, garden plans. Might do like a grant video, because I feel like I need to give an update on the grant situation and what the plans are for the house. So since we're here, I might actually just film that while we're here, and I don't know when that will go up. But lots of painting, lots of decorating going on in the house, which is nice. It's nice to kind of, even though they're going to start ripping the walls out and putting wires in and everything else, it's nice to kind of brighten the place up a little bit just for now. And then we can, like, I'm not going to start putting the greens or the blues or anything like that on the walls yet, until we obviously get the rest ripped up and everything like that. But anyway, rambling a little bit now. Sorry, getting distracted by the game. Rambling a tiny little bit. It's actually, like, the house is warm. Well, warm is a stretch. The house feels comfortable, which normally it doesn't. I've had the windows open all day because the house inside was colder than the weather outside. Don't ask me why. So I've had the windows open, but it's miserable. But it's not freezing cold. So fingers crossed it will not get freezing cold for us tonight, because it would be great to not be freezing. So yeah, we're gonna play it by ear. I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the evening. This is probably all gonna be cut from the video. You probably won't see this, because the rambles and my face, I just don't want it in there. I don't know how people do it. People like put up like hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I guess they get used to talking to a camera, but for me, it's not that I'm uncomfortable, I just don't really know what to say and I feel really cringe. And when I watch it back, when I'm editing, I'm like, remove, delete, cut. So there's actually lots that I film that just doesn't go in, because I'm like, cringe. I don't want anyone to have to deal with the cringe that I'm putting out there. But anyway, I'm gonna stop cringing now and get back to the match, get back to painting, and then probably make some dinner shortly. I kind of wish I had brought like a takeaway, but yeah, that's it.